whether it's with a play, with how we see it, or technique. I think gelling that group of guys and putting us all in one room has been hella beneficial.
Let's talk about Johnny for a second. He was one of my favorites going back to A&M, man.
Yeah.
I'm an old hat, so I watched him at A&M.
Yeah.
Does he ever tell his Aggie stories?
Oh no, he doesn't tell much about Aggie stories. Except when they used to play, he used to be like, "Oh, them Aggies," but he don't give us much about it.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about your guys though. Let's go right through the room. Give me something on each one of these guys. We'll start with Fred. Fred's having a year right now.
Fred, captain, my captain. He just a blue collar guy. He's going. If you want to know how to do it right, look at Fred. Okay. And he's going to do it right. He plays hard. He's obviously probably the best linebacker in the league. So therefore, and then you got Dre.
Greenlaw's. If Fred's the best backer in the league, Greenlaw's got to be pretty close.
Yeah, he's number 2. They're 1A and 1B. And then you got 1C and a Z's. So it's just, exactly. So it's just, dog, just being around those guys. And then you got OB, me, of course, and then Marcelino, you got Curtis. It's just, having that group of guys, God. You don't want to be around nobody else. Like, just being surrounded by everybody who is really good at football and who really knows the game, it's been a blessing.
Let's talk about a guy that I think is helping you guys out since he came back, and that's Javon. Javon takes up blockers and absorbs bodies and lets some of the fastest linebackers in the league, like this group, run and hit and make plays. Yeah. Talk about what's the difference when you got a guy that strong up front who does take on those guards and basically frees you up.
But you said it yourself. When JK's in there and he's getting off and he's penetrating, it frees us up to make plays. So having him back in the lineup, it's a huge plus for us.
Yeah. And Eric's obviously playing at a crazy level.
Definitely. Eric's been every time Eric is in there, he's a threat. Yeah. So he's been like that ever since I've been here.
One of the things I love watching with this defense is when you guys start playing games up front and you got guys firing all over the place, and it seems like the offensive line really that confuses them and at least makes them think and pause, huh?
Yeah, definitely. When D-line's in there disrupting and we're just playing off them, it creates havoc.
This position that you're playing now, which you're playing linebacker, but you're a safety transition, and Marcelino played safety at Indiana, and you're seeing that around the league. There's a bunch of guys in this spot. Is that because the speed of the game? Is this all due to the 3 wide receivers, and why do we have safeties transitioning to linebackers so frequently in the NFL?
I think it is the speed of the game. Even Fred played nickel in college, right. So the speed of the game is kind of transitioning safeties to linebackers so they can get people, linebackers who could, try and cover receivers. So.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about Arizona. They got a number of weapons. I don't think DeAndre's going to go. What are they looking like on film to you? You've already seen them once.
I think in the NFL you can't look past anybody. You got to take everybody serious. You got to make sure you're on your P's and Q's all game. You got to make sure you're handling business. So we're not gonna look past them because DeAndre Hopkins not playing, a couple of the key guys not playing. We're going to take them as serious as we're going to take every other team. So we're going to go out there and we're going to make sure we do our job so we can get this win.
Yeah. Some guys play their whole career never play in the playoffs. You've already played in the playoffs. What is the difference between playoff football and regular season football in your mind?
Just the details. Everything details. If you're supposed to be +1 off the hash, be +1 off the hash. Just little details, that go into the game that kind of make the playoffs so special.
How about pregame routine for you? What do you do before the game to get yourself in that mindset?
Man, I just I smile, I laugh around, kid around, and I just get an IV, and I just kind of just be in my own space. Nice. And just dance, try to smile because it is a game. So
who's the biggest character in this room right now? Who's the biggest?
Aziz is the biggest character in the room, and then right below him is Fred. I'm kind of in the bottom somewhere, kind of second to last. I kind of just keep it and be to myself, try to be serious, what I'm saying? But Fred and Aziz, they're the top 2.
Gotcha. Last one. How'd you spend the holidays? What'd you do? And do you guys like playing on holidays? Sometimes you play on Thanksgiving, sometimes you play on Christmas. You guys played on Christmas Eve. Yeah, do you like it? Is it or not?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all, but it was great to have Christmas off so I can spend time with my family, and we just chopped it up and ate. And
there you go.
Chill.
You got a thought on your Wildcats this year?
Man, For basketball?
For basketball.
Oh,
Football, actually, you guys I thought Delora played well this year.
yeah. Next year football, we gonna be elite. I know they gonna Fish and Co gonna handle business, and then basketball we finna win the Natty.
Thanks for the time, man.
No doubt.